Hey guys, what's up? It's Gino coming at you to break down the main card on UFC 279. We're just going to do a quick run through on a Monday just to get us excited and then take some look at some bets that we like early on in the week without much lines to work with, but film to work with and player history, fighter history to work with. Before I get started, if you have not done so and you're watching my video for more than the first time, I'm ashamed of you if you have not hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel right now. And leave me a comment telling me who your favorite fight is, why. If not, just leave me a letter in the comment box. Do something, leave something, LOL. I don't care. It'll help the algorithm. And finally, like the video. So first, we have Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. I think Khamzat Chimaev is the real deal. I think that, yes, we've seen some upsets as of recent, including the Leon Edwards KO, but I don't see that happening here. I think people like Usman, people like Nunes, they get good, they get complacent, and they overlook fights, and that's how they lose. Chimaev is not there yet. He's trying to get there. He wants that belt. He knows better than to come in taking somebody light before he's made it. Now, after he defends his title, wins the title, defends it a few times, people start talking about him, comparing him to Khabib and all these people, then I could see him dropping one from being cocky. But not right now. I think Nate Diaz, though, does deserve a little bit more respect than taking the under 1.5, and I think you should play the over if anything, not betting it because I don't make a habit out of betting minus 1,200 favorites. And I'm not betting Nate Diaz. It's just, I feel like you're throwing money away because he's not going to win. Jingliang Li versus Tony Ferguson. Talk about throwing money away. People probably think I'm crazy and throwing money away right now. I am going Tony Ferguson. Here's why. I think we're saying he's fallen off, but he's fought some of the best. He's fought Justin Gaethje, Oliveira, Dariush, Chandler. One thing about Oliveira, he took him to decision. Going back and watching that, he took some shots, but the thing is, once I listened to a Justin Gaethje interview talking about Oliveira, and he said getting hit by Oliveira was like licking a car battery. I've never licked a car battery, but that probably would shock me pretty good. So I think Tony Ferguson is tough. Now, he I don't know what he ate when Chandler kicked him in the face and knocked him out, but that was a beautiful hit, okay? That was great. But Tony was also... he was getting him there for a minute. It would have been interesting to see how that would have went if the fight wouldn't have gotten finished so early. But neither here nor there. He's fighting a guy in Jingliang Li who's powerful, who is the favorite, who I see why he's the favorite. But at plus 225, I think Tony Ferguson could get a win here. I think him going to a new camp, changing things up, it could rejuvenate him. So with that being said, as of Monday, Ferguson's my kill shot. I like him for submission. I think that is where Lee has been susceptible for in the past. He's got 2 submission losses out of his 7. And I think a veteran like Tony Ferguson, study, get ready. I could see him exploiting that, finding a way to get it done. Now, it's going to be hard for him to take a guy like Jingliang Li down with a 60% takedown defense. And he has a 58% strike defense fighting a guy with Ferguson who has a 45% strike accuracy, but when he's fighting well, he'll get over 100 strikes. I could see that happening here. I could see it holding up. The under 2.5 is minus 125, so that tells us the books do like this fight to go farther than just the first 2 rounds. Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. I like Kevin Holland. I think Kevin Holland's fought in the better competition. If you look at his decision losses to Vettori, to Derek Brunson, to Hamra, he's fought good people, and he's lost. Now, if you look at Rodriguez was able to get a win against Tim Means, Lee, and then also Parsons and Mike Perry, and some 2 finishes in there. But if you look at Kevin Holland was able to get Tim Means with a round 2 choke. He was able to get Ontiveros with a round 1 finish, Buckley round 3 KO, and then Oliveira with a round 2 TKO. He gets taken down quite a bit, Kevin Holland does, and I just don't see that being what Rodriguez does. I see this fight going under. It's going to go under 2.5. That's why it's minus 105. And I think Holland gets it done. I think he gets a TKO here. He has 19 career finishes. I think he makes it 20 here. Now, he's been finished twice, but I don't see Rodriguez doing that here. Again, I think that Holland's got the edge here. I think he's minus 215 for a reason. And so, therefore, if I will probably put him in a couple parlay pieces, but I will also try to play some of that prop of the Kevin Holland TKO. Irene Aldana versus Macy Chiazon. I like Aldana. I think Aldana is going to strike her up. She'll get over 100 strikes. She's fighting a girl who has a 46% strike defense in Macy Chiazon. If you also look, you could see where Chiazon has been finished by submission against Pennington, which I don't think that's a very good look. And if you look at Aldana's recent loss to Holly Holm, I'm not mad at her for that. She got taken down 5 times, but I don't think Chiazon's going to be able to do the same thing that Holly Holm did. And so with that being said, I do like the minus 200 Aldana. I like her as a parlay piece as well. She's got a 39% strike accuracy, but she's fighting a girl with a 46% strike defense. So I think she can load her up. She has an 85% takedown defense, even with getting taken down so many times against Holly Holm. And she's fighting a girl in Chiazon who's like 1 to 2 per fight. I don't see her doing it here. I see Aldana getting it done, and I see her getting it done pretty handily, possibly coasting to a decision. Johnny Walker versus Ion Cutelaba. This is the opener of the main card. I like the under. Okay, under 1.5 at minus 120. Or I'm sorry, I like the over because this is what I like. I like Cutelaba to win, and I like him to wear Johnny Walker down. Now, if it goes under, that favors Johnny Walker because Johnny Walker is explosive and he can get it done early. He's shown it before, but he's also gotten finished early as well. You look at his round 1 TKO versus Anderson, round 1 TKO KO loss versus Jamal Hill. He's very unpredictable. He's a low volume finisher. But on that note, I could see Cutelaba taking him down, getting him to the ground, doing multiple takedowns, neutralizing him, wearing him down over the fight, and I do see Cutelaba winning. That's why I'm saying I like the over. But when I accidentally said the under, that's because if Johnny Walker wins, I like the under on that. And so I'm talking about that from a DraftKings perspective. This is a fight I'm gonna load up on for DraftKings because I see both winners, whoever wins the fight, will score well. And I think that the lines are close enough to where typically the pricing on these fights are like 8,200, 8,000. So I like this fight. The under 1.5 is minus 120, but I like Cutelaba at over 1.5 as a possible same game parlay. All right, guys. Hey, so that's it for the video. If you have any questions, hit me up at TheRealGC9 on Twitter. Also, if you don't want to do that, get on the DFS Army. We have an optimizer for MMA. We have an optimizer for MLB. NFL's right here. If you use my promo code, you'll get 10% off at DFL Gino. And finally, if you have not done this yet, do it now. Subscribe to my video. All right, guys. Hey, so I will see you later for the full card breakdown later on this week. Good luck.